boys, can we give Val Arman style points for how she finishes off, you know, in the ring? Just absolute style. Fantastic effort to get this day going. All right, let's get you to the next heat of the women's 400 meters featuring the champ, Shauna Miller Uibo. She's out wide in lane 8.
Listen, Lee, there were a lot of things I wanted to do 4 months after giving birth, and at the top of my list was probably sleep. It's kind of hard to wrap my mind around the fact that only 4 months ago, exactly 4 months ago today, Shauna Miller Uibo was giving birth, and now she's in world championship shape to be able to be here competing. It's really admirable what the women in sports have been doing, and she's continuing to hold that torch. It's really beautiful. Two-time world champion, the defending, a two-time Olympic champion, the defending world champion, Shauna Miller Uibo.
Yeah, we expected that we would not see or hear from her for just about all of 2023, but she gave birth and then decided, I will be at the World Championships. Yeah. She actually qualified through, went to the Bahamian Nationals, and she made it. And to her outside in lane 8 is Shauna Williams of Barbados, who was on the podium with Shauna Miller Uibo last year at Worlds, getting 3rd. So in this heat 3, you have 2 of the 3 medals from last year's World Championships, and when Williams of Barbados won that medal, it was a first Barbadian woman ever to win a medal at the World Championships in any event. They have medals on the men's side, including in the 110 hurdles.
So that'll be good to watch out wide. Miller Uibo and Williams in lanes 8 and 9. On the inside is Nsé Ugo of Nigeria, Van der Vault of South Africa. Third heat of the women's 400. Here we go, and look out to the wide lanes.
Interested to see how Shauna Miller Uibo will go. You mentioned her competing at the Bahamian Championships. That wasn't a heptathlon. So this is our first time really seeing her at 400, and she is being extremely conservative. This is a woman who has run 21 seconds at 200 meters, and she's content with letting Shauna Williams go and take this one. I mean, Shauna looks like she's on 49-48 pace.
Shauna Williams trains with 200-meter world champion Sharika Jackson under the MVP banner in Jamaica. And I think we can say that Shauna has acquitted herself quite well, but Shauna Williams in full control here. I just don't think that Shauna is going to have enough to get back into a qualifying position. But hey, I will stand and applaud any effort that she has given literally 4 months from giving birth.
So it is Shauna Williams of Barbados with the easy win. Mexico's Moran had a really good final turn to come on, and then South Africa's Van der Vault. They're in the top 3 in auto qualifiers. Shauna Miller Uibo in 7th. But again, to stress the fact and the story that Sonia brought up right before the gun went off. She gave birth to her son, Michael Uibo Jr. Just 4 months ago. So an incredible performance from Shauna to be here in Budapest competing.
Yeah, fantastic to see her back on the track, and just very promising for what she will do in 2024. But let's talk about Shauna Williams. I mean, she dominated that race. I mean, she literally walked across the finish line. I was busy watching Shauna Miller to see if she'd be able to come back, but when I finally looked up in the front, I was like, wow, Shauna is literally walking across the finish line at 50.78 to win this heat comfortably.
One thing about athletes that train under that MVP banner, and you know this, Sonia, they are not going to come to championships. We look at how much of a lead Shauna Williams of Barbados have. They are not going to come to a championship and not run well. Yeah. That's just emblematic of people who train in that group. And as you said, she is as easy as she could be going across that line. She broke 50 seconds for the first time just last year, and it got her a world championship bronze. As we said, Barbados is first in any event at the World Championships. And of course, with Paris next year, she's got to be thinking, can I be the first Bajan woman to get a track and field gold medal as well?
And you got to imagine that she felt that Shauna Miller Uibo would be coming, because she set up that first 300 as though it were a final and gave herself so much cushion coming home.
We were watching her, watching them. She's looking up at the big screen more than she's looking forward in the lane. And that was comfortable.
Well done. That's a veteran move right there.
Yeah, well done, Shauna. Terrific win, easy, comfortable win over Moran of Mexico. So, still plenty more heats to come in the women's 400, deciding who will and who will not make it through to the next phase, which are the semi-finals tomorrow, Monday. So they're in the queue room, waiting to see if their time is enough